Hello, welcome. Yes, welcome to this quiet and sacred space that I've created here for the next few minutes to get together and just feel into the energies that I and yourself radiate. You just allow yourself to breathe gently. And just allow yourself to feel. Remember the feelers that are around your body. Just feel into how the energy feels for you. Peace, love, harmony, quietness, what about the emotions in your body? Emotions are also energy. What emotions do you feel? I myself feel contentment, a sort of relaxing. After a very heavy day yesterday, after the eclipse, it totally wiped me out completely. So yesterday I was just so tired, felt dizzy, as if I was walking on a ship. And I just had to retire to bed most of the day. Just take it easy. Yeah, so today I woke up normal, yes. When I looked up and down, it wasn't as if I was spinning on a merry-go-round. It was a really weird feeling. But this is what the eclipse is here to bring us change, to quicken the change with the extreme light that's pouring down. So it was good to tune into that. I don't know if any of you tuned into the inner journey I did, but it was basically focusing on the intent for everybody to join together with an intention of bringing harmony, peace to earth, to creating that from within ourselves out, because that's the only way we can do it. We can't change Mr. Trump's attitudes or Mrs. May or any of the groups just finding any reason to fight the good fight, to control. No, so we can only find the peace within, the love that the eclipse was here to help us with, to bring us all into balance. Now I don't know who is watching or when you're watching, but if you can say your name in the comments and also write a few things about how the eclipse has affected you, how you think it might have done, for good or worse, how you feel, what emotions are coming up or not. Maybe send a few hearts and likes, because that's always good. Yes, to be on a ship alone, which we all are, it is nice to know that there are ships out there being the same as you, like-minded, supporting and inspiring each other, because we all have our little ups and down moments. We're all unique and on our different paths and levels, and we all need each other more than ever now. So yes, this eclipse, I was quite excited about it. I listen a lot to Lisa Transcendence Brown, and she is a true, well, the master connected, her own avatar, everything, and I listen to her, what she feels also from a different perspective, and she helps me tune into my own perspective of what I feel and see, which is what I hope to show people that don't feel at the moment or can't feel. Just the only thing you need to do is allow, just put yourself in a space, and this is why I created this space, just to feel. What do you feel with your feelers? You'll be amazed actually what you feel. Because most of our life we have been conditioned to think with the mind, to go to other people for answers, to ask them questions, to put on the news to see what our leaders are showing us or showing the way. Well, unfortunately, you've seen it all. There is no way anymore. They've all lost the plot. So the only one to save you is yourself. And be very grateful for friends that want to be around you, for my husband that supports me all the time in all my craziness, for showing me also just to be there, supportive, be compassionate. So going back to this eclipse, so Lisa was saying that it was like a big pivotal point of the harmonic realignment of Earth and all humankind. It was like if we began in 1989, this was the ending in 2017 of rebalancing it ourselves, the Earth, to be able to go forward into our new adventure. Now the thing is, we can't go into our new adventure unless we've stripped ourselves bare of all the old programs, all the triggers, all the pain, struggles, limitations, whatever is holding us back. We have to leave it. We have to step out, and I call it step out of the human game. Success versus failure. It's the only way. But of course, yeah, we're still human, and we come across human people who trigger us. So my family holiday was a big example. It was a brilliant holiday, but it had its triggers, and each trigger was a beautiful gift if you look on it as that and learn from it, or just as a reminder to, okay, you've cleared that now, so now you can go on and move on, clear the next bit. So I've been clearing a few very deep programs that I actually thought I had dealt with, but it's like if I dealt with it on this level, there was a few strands going deeper and underlying level, and it was like truly understanding why as humankind we have I don't know, gone on our journey of the duality, the failure and the success, it's like we forgot our origin, and because of this we felt a lack within, and this lack, it brought up a fear of our own mortality and survival. So in this case, what did we know? We didn't know a lot, and all we had was the animal kingdom in nature, and we were observing these and how they fought their good fight, and they killed the weakest, and the deformed died. And I mean, I myself was having my coffee the other day and was seeing these little chicks running after the mother hen. Now the chick that couldn't keep up with the mother hen because he had a little limp, it basically died. So we as humankind, we've been looking at the animal kingdom thinking, well, you know, this is it. So we have to also just look after the strongest and just leave the other ones, which is what we did. And we got ourselves all caught up in this play of control and dominance and victimhood and cruelty and suffering, much suffering, and all this has to go. But before we can let it go, our bodies will remind us in some sort of pain or emotion or some situation. A person will come and remind you, just to acknowledge it and understand it. Oh yes, you know, when the light bulb goes on, the aha moment, that's all it needs for this program to clear itself out your body, and I promise you, you'll never be triggered again. Yeah. Now, in this way, the eclipse, the light, has been so intense that it is helping us clear the templates of all these old programs that we can't take with us on our new adventure, because this new adventure is purely new earth, consciousness, unity, peace, creating heaven on earth. So we have to thank the eclipse and keep that intention going for more and more of us to intend peace on earth by being it ourselves. So I've been clearing my own shit up, and I encourage everybody else to clear their own up, and everybody has different things. Now, one of my things which I've spoken about before has been about beauty and being there naked sort of thing, with all your scars and pimples and red and flaky skin, whatever. Yeah, because at the moment that's what it is, and you can't fight it, because if you fight it, it'll only get worse. I thought I'd dealt with that, but underlying of this, I remembered a time when I was at school. I was 12 years old and I started new secondary school, and as you know, most people in the first year, you all make your friends. Well, I came in a year later, and so all the friends were taken, everybody was paired up, and I didn't think more about it, but there was this one girl who was alone, and she was really nice, and she came to me and we became friends and went round together for a few days. And then, I don't know, there was a group of 4 or 5 or 6 girls, and they came to me and said, oh, you better come with us and join us. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to fit in with everybody, but they said something to me that at the time I didn't really think about, but it was, oh well, leave the girl Oh, feel the emotions now. Because she represented, I think, how we all felt at some level. So they said, leave her. She's ugly. She's different. And I did. And I went off with all these other people, and I suppose then, as a young girl, you become obsessed with the outside and other people and fitting in, and that you start your journey, and then you basically close down. If I was spiritual in the beginning, then I completely closed down. Didn't think and care about other people. So this was still in my body as a trigger. So all this beauty, it's about acknowledging that we are all special and unique, and we have to honour everybody, and we have to act in that way, scars and all, because everybody has their story. Yeah, and we're not allowed to judge. No more. It's about being compassionate to ourselves. And then when we are compassionate, forgiveness, saying you're sorry. It was an experience that has taught me this compassion now, because without that we wouldn't realise how to be compassionate. So we can't judge any of our experiences. So I realised this forgiveness back then, accepting how I acted and saying, yeah, I'm sorry to myself and to this girl, energy, and not do it again. And so when we clear this is like a program of treating the people that are different and not normal or ugly or deformed or whatever, treating them different, but just understanding where it comes from. It was a case of survival. Now the thing is, we don't have to survive anymore. We're allowing our spirit, our divine self, to come through, which has always been there, loving us compassionately, being there for us always, and is going to take us on to our next adventure. And so he's healing us now of all our past blocks that we've kept, because as loving beings that we are, if anything in our past happened against us, it will cause a block in our energy system because it's not normal. So we have to just go, acknowledge, and let it dissolve, flow through, to allow the love and the compassion to flow through. We are but vessels. And as Matt Kahn has said recently, we are not the body. We are not on the journey, the spiritual. The divine self is not on the journey. It's the body's on the journey. So we have to honour and love our body no matter what, because our body has chosen this experience and we have to honour that. This was another insight I really felt within me in the last couple of days with the eclipse. Just understanding how important it is to love ourselves, to love our body and mind, however it is, however it's feeling, however sore and unattractive we feel, it's important to love ourselves. And allow the experience to happen, to stop the fight. Because what do? We go to the doctor when we're in pain, or we're sore, or feeling uncomfortable, or ask questions, and it's like we keep in the fight about getting better, getting perfect. But we have to realise that the body is going through this experience, and we have to allow it to do it. Yeah. So the eclipse has opened up a lot so that we are able to clear. And I'd love to hear from other people how you felt, what energies you felt, how it's changed you, how it's helped you. And it's going quickly now, all these clearing. We don't have to go back into it. And the thing is, as soon as we clear all our body and mind, all the physical pains and illnesses, they will also dissolve too, because there is no reason for it to happen anymore, the experience, because we have become one, body, mind and spirit, to go on our new adventure. Now I'm not sure what time it is. No, a little bit longer. So some breaths and just connect again. Just always go back to that feeling of love that you are. Yes, so instead of getting involved with our disease or depression, pain with the body, it's important to just feel into it and just be the compassionate presence. It's like we are our body's angel, just looking on, and the body has free will, so we have to let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Yes. I'm going to make sure I've mentioned everything. Hi Rennie. Yes, it's 1717 in 2017 and we're together. Let's celebrate that. Yes. So instead of focusing on the pains and the failures and the being wrong of our body and mind, let's celebrate being here with our body and being grateful that we can feel being alive, watching the beautiful sunsets and sunrises, and being together and having wonderful friends, eh Rennie? And being grateful that we're all together and we're on this journey together. Yes. So I think just before I end, I'd just like to tell you that I've put up an event for my next local Master Creator class. I'm going to do a separate video about that so people can tune in and find out a little bit more about that and register. So I need people to register before October the 14th so that I can send you your homework to get ready. Yes, and for the people who are not around Malaga area, you can do it online. Yes, because it's all to do with diving deep into yourself, clearing all your old programs, all the old triggers, emotions, and we're moving on now into unity consciousness. Yes, we're going to celebrate that every day. Yes. And I thank you for tuning in and also being part of the New Earth community, where we support and inspire each other. Although a lot of us have to learn to be more, active with each other. Yeah, because we've all got things to share. We all do unique things, inspire one another. Okay, thank you and love you, and keep feeling into this beautiful world, the energy of love. Yeah. See you next Wednesday.